Introduction to methods in Java. Methods in Java are blocks of code that perform specific tasks. They allow you to break down your program into smaller, reusable units, making your code more organized and easier to maintain. In this tutorial, we'll explore how to define and use methods in Java. Defining and calling a method. To define a method in Java, you specify the method's return type, name, and any parameters it accepts. Here's an example of defining and calling a method. Method parameters and return types. Methods can accept parameters and return values. Parameters allow you to pass data to the method, and return types specify the type of value the method returns. Here's an example. Method overloading. In Java, you can define multiple methods with the same name but different parameter lists. This is known as method overloading. It allows you to create methods with different behavior based on the arguments passed. Here's an example. Method parameters. Pass by value. In Java, method parameters are passed by value, which means a copy of the variable's value is passed to the method. Modifying the parameter inside the method doesn't affect the original variable. Here's an example. Method return statements. A method can have multiple return statements. Once a return statement is executed, the method exits, and the value is returned. Here's an example. Method recursion. Recursion is a technique where a method calls itself to solve a problem. It's useful for solving problems that can be broken down into smaller, similar subproblems. Here's an example of a recursive method to calculate the factorial of a number. Method access modifiers. In Java, methods can have different access modifiers to control their visibility. The 4 access modifiers are public, private, protected, and no modifier. Default. Here's an example. Method overriding. In object-oriented programming, you can override methods defined in a superclass to provide a different implementation in a subclass. This allows you to customize the behavior of inherited methods. Here's an example. In this tutorial, we explored the basics of working with methods in Java. We learned how to define and call methods, use method parameters and return types, understand method overloading, pass values by value, use return statements, apply recursion, and work with method access modifiers and overriding. Methods play a crucial role in organizing code and making it reusable. They allow you to write modular and maintainable programs. Here's an example code block that demonstrates calling a method and using its return value. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to support the creation of more content like this.